Hello, chat room.
Hello, everyone.
Cole, you
Here's all
got
right.
an invite? You good? Okay. Alright, gentlemen. So tonight is Community Roundtable number 2. We're doing it a day early because somebody has to work on Thursdays, and it was the only way to get him here, so we got him here. This is Killer Instinct Edition. I have today my co-host, MKB Wild Paparazzi. What's up, Rick?
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah, thank you. What's up, John? And now today for our guests, we have the lovely Swans. Swans, what's up, my friend?
Hey, thanks for having me on the show.
Hell
Great
yeah.
to be here.
Thank you for coming on. And then, of course, the show would never be complete if we couldn't get this man on here at least once. Udamaki's here tonight. What's up, Cole?
Hello. Hello, how are you?
Great. I was expecting the Arnold. I took the 50-50 wrong. I got the Cole and not the
50,
Arnold.
I thought the Arnold too. I would have lost that 50 as well.
Oh, man.
Hello, how are you?
Ah, there it is.
The
All right.
boys representing the Ultratech Sweat Set Syndicate are in the building tonight. Love it.
So, for those of you new to the show, this is a questionnaire. You will be asked a rapid-fire amount of questions. The amount is unknown. It depends on what we can get done within the hour. But I will fit the important questions in that need answers, so I have them. So, I know last week we had Mr. Joey Wolf and Rick on. They gave me their answers. I took notes of what I needed. I appreciate it. And tonight's background game of choice was Killer Instinct. Because it's the Killer Instinct boys. It only makes sense, right?
Of course.
So,
Started off as the MK boys.
it did.
I
Now it's the Killer Instinct boys.
sweat.
So, gentlemen, first question. What was the first fighting game you ever played?
Ooh, I'll go first on that. First fighting game I ever played was Mortal Kombat 3 on the Super Nintendo. I remember being like 3, 4 years old and throwing like an ice ball combo with Sub-Zero, and my parents looking at me like, what the heck did this kid just do?
He froze somebody. What kind of game is this?
Good answer. It's a solid answer. I respect it. What about you, Cole?
Mine was the original Super Smash Brothers.
Ooh, on the
Ooh.
64.
Yep, Nintendo 64. Played it at my grandmother's house because she bought the cartridge on eBay back in the early 2000s. And I remember playing it with my dad. I played Samus, and he played Link.
Ah,
Alright.
all solid choices.
Right off.
Swans, did you play Sub-Zero in MK?
I did to start. He was the first character like I started figuring out like combo theory with. But then I think when UMK3 came out, I actually switched to Reptile and had like that dirty
Yeah.
double ball reset with Reptile to like the run cancel high punch. I think if I'm correct, it was either UMK3 or MK Trilogy that Reptile combo could do like 99% of somebody's life bar.
That was, I think, UMP3.
Solid answers. So this question I missed, and Rick brought it up to me like a day later. What was the game that actually got you into fighting games? So what was the game that triggered your brain to be like, I want to play fighting games?
Ooh, Cole, do you want to go
I'll go
first on this one?
I'll go first on that one. That was MKX.
Alright. I expected that one. You do love that game. What about you, Swans?
For me, I think the first one that really got me into fighting games and like trying to learn them was Tekken 2.
Okay.
Like I had played Tekken 1, and I actually wanted a dinosaur game, and the one I wanted was out of stock at the Blockbuster near my house, and my mom like somehow looked up something about Tekken and 2 and found out that there was a playable dinosaur in that, so she got me that instead, and I've loved fighting games ever since.
That's an awesome story.
It is. That's really cool.
Mom Duke's coming through.
And then, what about you, Rick? Since I didn't get to ask you last time.
the game that got me into fighting games?
Yes.
Gosh, starting to learn was probably MK9.
9? Okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of fond memories of like trying to learn all the crazy like reptile combos and stuff like that, and trying to play it competitively. But there really wasn't much of a scene for it, so all I remember is playing all my friends in college and having a great time with it, and really putting the time into like actually like learning combos and not just mashing buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Now I kind of the first video like fighting game that I started playing to get me interested was MKX. But when I first started watching Maximilian Dude play this game, back before MKX was even around, that got me pretty interested.
Yeah.
I had no idea what the hell was going on in this game when I was watching them, but it was pretty cool to watch.
Yep.
Yeah. You're not wrong. Game's fucking hype as shit.
Yo, Paparazzi, I didn't realize you like MK9. That's I think that's the only MK game that I like left.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that one combo with Reptile where you would launch him up with the acid ball, and then you would like dash through the other side and then do an instant like ground bounce. So jump 2 or whatever.
Neutral jump, yep.
Yep. Yeah, dude, that combo took me forever to learn, but man, once I learned it, it was awesome. Reptile was awesome in that game. He didn't speak at all. It was great.
10 out of 10 on that.
Fair enough. Alright. Next question. We'll go with, what is your favorite fighting game of all time? All time. Like, any platform, any game that was made, any variation. Favorite fighting game of all time.
Where's all you Biomutant fans?
That game's terrible.
Is that such a tough one?
Uh-huh.
I know.
It's a great question, isn't it?
Alright. If I had to say my favorite fighting game of all time, probably was Tekken Tag 2. I could play that game for the rest of my life.
It's an answer I did not expect to hear.
Tekken's definitely my favorite fighting game series out of any of them. And I really liked the tag mechanics in 2. I feel like it was really easy to get people learning Tekken with that game because you could be on the same team and like their success directly impacted your success.
Yeah.
Good point.
I feel like there were some pretty hype combos too with the tag system.
Oh, dude, have you ever seen
Yeah.
you ever seen Yanni play that game?
No, he's a big fan.
Bro, he's just like touch of death on everything.
Yeah, a lot of high damage output in that game. A lot of crazy cool stuff you can come up with.
What about you, Cole? Favorite fighting game of all time?
This one.
I kind of figured you were gonna say that. Saw that one coming from a mile away.
Even over MKX?
I won that 50-50 because the other guess was MKX.
It's close. I guess I'm definitely better in MKX than this game, I would say, because I've been playing it longer. But this one to me is more fun, and I like it better. I've also won more tournaments in this game.
Fair enough.
Makes you wonder which game you're actually better at.
I've never played a tournament in MKX.
Oh,
Not that I can recall, anyway.
Alright, let's flip the question. What is your least favorite fighting game of all time?
okay. Least favorite fighting game of all time. There's so many bad ones. But I think my least favorite is Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Fair enough.
I love the idea and the concept of that game, but feel like that was executed super terribly.
I can agree. I have to say though, that game's trailers were some of the hypest shit they've ever made.
Oh my god, they were so great, right?
Like, those trailers were amazing.
I remember watching those thinking I was about to play the greatest game ever made.
Yep. And then the gem system. They killed the game.
Who would have thought? That's closer to like mobile game mechanics than fighting game mechanics. Like that was wild to me.
Yeah. What about you, Cole? Least favorite fighting game of all time?
The one least favorite fighting game I've ever played, or just that I think is the worst.
All time.
I have to play them though, or
For you, no.
Hakuto no Ken. That's pretty bad.
I never thought I'd hear that on any stream I've ever done. The game was terrible. Alright, now what about that you've played?
It was like it was all just. Oh, I played Hakuto no Ken.
Okay, then it counts,
All the
alright.
instruments and all that shit.
It was.
Yeah.
It was so bad. Next round of
But, like,
questions.
I would rather play that though. I would rather play Hakuto no Ken over Sam Show 2019. That game was fucking like watching me cry.
Fair.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Nice.
On to the next set of questions. This is gonna be 4 questions, and they're gonna be fun.
Wait, did Rick say his least favorite?
Last week he did.
I already did it last week.
Oh, what was your least favorite?
What the hell did I say last week?
I don't. No,
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 Tekken
that
5
was boss.
the upcoming question.
Yeah, one of the
Um,
upcoming questions.
What did I say last week?
Fuck, dude, I don't remember. It was 6 days ago.
Dive kick.
No.
No, I actually like that kick.
I don't remember what you said.
What's your least favorite game this week?
There you go.
No, it's gonna come to me, and I'm gonna know exactly what it is too.
Yeah, I don't
All
remember.
right. Make sure to shout that out the second it comes to back.
I know. I'm gonna be thinking about it now.
So
What the hell
since
did I say? It was a pretty good one.
don't
It was a
remember,
pretty good bad
it,
one.
it created a conversation. God, I don't remember what it was. Well, when it comes to you, we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Alright. This is related to boss characters. So, in all the arcade modes that like you can play in fighting games, who is your least favorite boss to deal with? Rick
Yeah, this one.
Rick had a really good answer. In fighting games, your least favorite boss ever to deal with, to fight in like the arcade mode. Like that final boss that's just such bullshit, you can't stand it. You just hate him.
I got one.
Alright,
UMK3 Shao Kahn.
Oh, that guy was a piece of shit.
good answer.
Yep. Well, I think he's universally hated.
It's a good answer.
I've never heard a single person go, I like that guy. He's, good
Yeah.
memories from that fight.
Rick's was Jim Pachi from Tekken 5.
Oh, hated that dude.
Oh,
Oh, it's funny that you say that. My most hated is actually, I think it's Azazel?
Oh, Azazel?
Azazel
Azazel.
from Tekken 6?
The giant crystal dragon thing?
Yep, hated that thing. That thing does not belong in Tekken.
Fair. Now, flip the question. Who's your favorite? Favorite boss character?
Favorite boss character?
Had a couple good ones last week.
I'm a little biased from my love at Tekken, but my favorite boss character is Unknown
Okay.
from Tekken Tag 2.
Alright. I respect it. That's a good answer. It's a pretty cool character.
Yeah, being like covered in like the
ooze.
floppy liquid and the all the different like spikes and stuff that she could shoot out. I thought that was super interesting character design.
Oh, thought I had it.
Kind of like in Tekken 1 when she had that like ghost wolf thing behind her too.
Yeah.
Almost like a JoJo stand, right?
That was super cool. That pretty intense match going on. And it's over. How about you, Cole? What's your answer?
Favorite boss character?
Favorite boss character?
Um. A hard question.
It is. It's a good question. All these questions are good questions. They're gonna make you think.
Mm,
I'll have to say Super Smash Brothers Melee Giga Bowser.
That's actually a really good answer.
I like. I remember when I was younger. I couldn't have been maybe 13, 12, 13, probably a little bit younger than that even. Getting all the way to the bottom of that, right? All the way to the bottom of the challenges,
Mhm.
or whatever it's called in that game. And getting to Giga Bowser, and it took me like a week to beat that fucker. But I never hated him. I always thought he was cool because he was a different character that you never fought before.
Good answer. All right.
Like a Monster
only
Hunter
fight
fight.
him
Yeah,
once.
I respect that.
All right. Continuing with character questions. Aesthetically, who is the most like coolest looking character in fighting game history?
this is a good one.
Any game, it's any character, boss character, playable character, fucking non-playable boss character, coolest fighting game character in history. Like looks so much more badass than everyone else.
Ooh. Okay.
Guys are
I'm
focusing.
kind of privy to what is it? Street Fighter Alpha 3, I think. Saddam.
Oh, the samurai.
He's the yeah, the samurai dude, but he's also like he jacked like a tank, like he kept rocking
Yeah.
that triangle bod, but he also had like what, the twin size?
Yeah.
Yo, I thought that design was like super cool. Usually if you're getting like a samurai, they got full armor, or if you're getting like, I don't know, a ninja, they're gonna be like light armor, so like seeing almost like the hybridization between the two was really cool.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree.
think he's really
It's a cool
too.
character. Mr. Hudamaki, what about you? I have a character.
Coolest looking character.
Yep. Like ever in history of fighting games.
Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
I was gonna play the 50-50 on that one.
The coolest looking, no. Jason.
Yeah, no.
Jason,
Like
it's not a fighting game.
as
I wouldn't count
like
it.
as
It's
just
gotta
the
be original.
coolest looking, most badass fighting game character ever made.
I would have to say. Oh man, I'm like.
Think of all the
Trying
coolest
to pick
fighting game
between-
characters.
I'm trying to pick between three.
What are the three?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the three?
Spinal,
Okay.
Ooh,
Good answer.
Great answer.
Yoshimitsu.
Okay.
7.
That's another good answer.
Uh-huh.
I would have to say. Oh shit.
And it's not based on playability, based on
Ooh.
just
Collector's a good one.
coolest looking. Collector is a
Between those three, probably Spinal, Yoshimitsu, and Tekken 7, or Collector at MK11.
okay. Which one outshines the other two though?
Well, I'm not gonna say Spinal because if I thought that he actually really looked that cool, like this guy looks so cool, I gotta play him. But I don't play Spinal. So. But that one-
Shimitsu's got so many great
Yoshimitsu-
costumes, he can be anything you want.
Yoshimitsu, on the other hand, I don't play because I can't.
Joey says he can barely hear you, Cole.
All right, hang on. I'll try to figure this
And
out.
I'm turning
but
this up too. Just gotta keep the game volume.
I would have to say collector for me, because when I saw him in the trailer, I was like, I gotta play this guy.
Sound better, Joe? I figured you were gonna say collector, like in general, because collector is a really cool fucking design. But the other two, like Yoshi and Spinal, is cool. Rick, what was yours from last week? Do you remember?
Coolest looking?
Yeah, coolest looking character of
Oh.
all time.
I always said Leo Whitefang. from
That's right.
X-Men.
You said I kind of. As
Oh,
you
character.
started to speak, I
Oh,
was
shit,
like,
I
I think
forgot
it was
about
Leo.
Faust.
Ah,
Forgot about Faust.
contradictions are coming.
Oh shit. I'd still have to say collector, but Faust would be second in that.
Okay.
Mouse and Strive.
Yeah,
All right. All right.
because he looks scarier in Stride. He looks like he's like sick.
Yeah. But let's flip it. Who's the most boring, least coolest looking character of all time?
Literally anybody from Melty Blood.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's a good answer.
Who on that roster? They got no drip.
I do like that girl that sets the picnic for you.
Oh,
You
the
like the mechanics of her kit, yes, but like her kit's interesting. Her outfit is not.
Dang, I can't believe that beat me out.
That was a good read. All right, I'm gonna hop to the back. For mine, my least appealing, most boring character,
Mhm.
Jackie Briggs.
Oh.
Oh
Jackie
wait, hold on.
Briggs.
Jackie and MKX or Jackie and MK11?
Yeah, they are very different. Both.
Both?
They're both awful. Yeah,
I thought Jackie and MKX was worse.
I would say yeah, she's worse than X, but still, they're both like it's pretty boring. I would much rather have anybody else over her.
She at least had some personality in MK11. She was just
Yeah.
generic army girl in MKX.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna switch my mic. Hang on.
Okay. He's working on it.
He sounds good on my end, but
I can hear him, but like when he first started, like when we started, like Joe said, it sounded like
Is that better?
that's a lot better.
All right.
Like it sounded like you were across your room, like your living room, on your couch, and your microphone was near your TV.
Okay.
He just pulled out his Rock Band microphone. He's ready to go.
I have a Blue Yeti. I can't use it with my phone though.
Fair. All right. So for this special night, I have some themed questions for Killer Instinct. Just Killer Instinct answers. So we'll start with the one that I want to hear the most. To you guys, and Rick can answer these too because these questions were not available last week.
Yep.
Who is the coolest Killer Instinct character ever made?
ooh, there's gonna be some bias on this one.
There is, and I want to hear it, and I want to hear some discrepancies if it's possible.
Okay, so coolest Killer Instinct character ever made.
Like,
So many good choices.
There
I
is.
think Cinder's like a strong candidate for that. But I'm gonna say Gargos, like his whole summoning mechanic, and then having the full range combos or combos from full screen, and getting the armor moves, all that stuff is super unique.
all right. But which one's better? They're both really
It's Gargos.
they're both really good answers, man. Like they're up there. Gargos? All right. How about you, Cole?
Well, earlier, Spinal.
Okay. I expected him to get
thought
brought
you were
up.
saying coolest looking would be Spinal, but coolest like when it comes to like backstory and
Not. Let me rephrase. Not just the coolest, the coolest altogether around package character.
right, coolest all around, like even like when their looks, backstory,
Yes,
play,
that's what this
all
question
that, I'm
is.
gonna say Aganos
Okay,
because he's like
we'll turn it into a double decker.
fighting games. Can you play a rock golem that's hunting an ancient Babylonian sorcerer?
So
You know, kind of shit like that. Like that's cool.
so
And he's got a really cool gameplay mechanic with his rock
Getting the
tips.
rock stacks, yeah, and putting up the wall.
now for you, Cole, without backstory or nothing, just coolest looking design.
Spinal.
Okay. Rick, what about you? We'll do the backstory, just the all around package first.
All around package.
All around, and then we'll come back to Swans because I did not technically ask him this question.
All around backstory.
Like everything, move set, playability, backstory, everything, the
I got-
whole package.
I gotta go Cinder. I think Cinder's an awesome. I mean, I'm biased because I play him, but I think he's just a really cool character. I like his backstory. I like his gameplay. He's got a cool mechanic with the fire up and the burnout.
Oh,
I
anything
think
about Cinder's backstory? What's his backstory?
so he is military, right, Cole? Or was former military, and then Arya turns him into this crazy like fire
No,
being.
he was a
convict.
death row convict
Ah, okay.
or something like that. He was a convict. I think he was put to death, and like instead of being put to death, they put him to like program that.
You sure he wasn't military in 2013 and then death row convict in the other one?
I'm pretty sure he was death row and both.
Interesting. And then they hit him with a Deadpool.
Pretty much.
Love it.
Now he serves Arya.
All right, now what about coolest looking character of all time for KI?
Well, I gotta agree with Cole on this one. I say Spinal.
I know. Okay.
Mirror's a close second, though. Actually, you know what? I'm changing my answer. I think Khan Ra's fucking sick.
Conra.
I'm saying Khan Ra's fucking sick. He's a fucking mummy. He's a trap grappler.
So from up north in Canada, Joey has some input. He says Mira, even though I don't play her, and Saberbolt. But, let's go back to Swans. Swans, all around package, best character in KI like history. All around package.
I think Hisako. I think her
Okay.
moveset's cool. Her rec is sweet. There's basically a Ryuken version of her with Shin Hisako. Both of them having like basically opposite ends of the kit, but still like functionally very similar. Her command grab where she like vortexes somebody in and then like possesses their body and contorts it is like just the coolest thing. She really does feel like playing a spooky, scary demon girl.
He is spooky. She's a spooky bitch.
Last KI themed question. Coolest looking stage. I figure this would
I
be
gotta
another
go-
good one.
I think Devil's Landing is fucking sweet.
Okay.
I like playing that one. Thunder stage.
Alright.
That stage reminds me of the pit, right, in MK2 for the bridge.
That's a good one. It's a good point.
I'm privy to Maya's stage though. The kind of similar feel, but I like the whole like rainforest aesthetic. And seeing the waterfalls in the background.
Alright. Oh, what about you?
Hang on.
He's too focused.
Oh, I'm done.
Yeah, Maya stage. I like Maya's.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Aghanos'
it's
stage is pretty good.
It's banned in most tournaments. Aghanos is good, but I'd have to say Maya's. I like Maya's a lot.
I lied.
What's nice
Fine.
about fighting in an area that's so peaceful?
All right, let me ask a KI question. Swans, Cole, what is your favorite part about KI? Can be gameplay, can be characters, can be whatever. The announcer, could be the fact that you got all these crazy costumes you can play. What's your favorite part of KI?
Mine would have to be the gameplay, and along with how the gameplay goes with the music. Like that. I think that was a really good touch to the game, and that's never been done before and hasn't been done since. So
It is a good point.
yeah,
I respect that answer a lot.
I understand why no other game has done that, because they would be like ripping it directly from Killer Instinct. Like, you know, it would be a good idea, but I think that they would have a problem with that. You know, Microsoft.
Yeah.
So, and nobody can do it as well as Mick Gordon. So.
Fair answers.
Swans?
Okay, that's a tough one to follow up because I agree with a whole lot of that. But for me, I think my favorite thing about KI is, unlike other fighting games, I'm playing the fighting game the whole time, right? Even if I'm doing a pressure
Oh, yeah.
string, I'm always like wondering, are they gonna try something? Should I wait? Can I be patient here? Can I not do the follow-up and gain extra advantage? Or on defense, if I'm getting hit in a combo, instead of setting my controller down like I would in like Marvel or Skullgirls, like I'm actively trying to see the holes in my opponent's defense, see where I can throw a combo breaker in. I just feel like it's the most engaging fighting game that I've ever played. And then when you start playing with a bunch of people, you also like really get to know them and know what options they have and what they're capable of, and then like seeing that meta evolve, you end up like having this really weird, super unique mental chess game that you're playing with each unique opponent.
Dang,
Yeah,
those
like are they gonna break? Are they gonna not? So like, when you're on defense, you're also on offense, kind of shit. That's cool.
yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
never done before, never been done since.
Yeah, I agree with both points. Love the music. Love how the combo system kind of goes with the music. But man, Swans, you hit the nail right on the head. That's probably my favorite part, is that you're never not playing this game. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe like right now when you get hit with
Saved
a
my
combo,
life, and then
a
he
counter
made the
breaker.
hard call out and puts me back in
You
the
know,
corner for death.
But that mental chess game of like, all right, I throw out two heavies now, and I know he may bite on a heavy right now, so I'm going to throw out this counter breaker. And then they don't bite on the counter breaker, and you're left open, and now you're in a combo. Like
all
that
of your
mental,
decision making just exposed yourself.
Yes, exactly. And that mental chess game is why I think this is probably one of the greatest fighting games, because it's very active. It's a very active, like you're constantly thinking, even when you're on
Taking in
defense and when
information,
you're offense.
outputting information. Taking in
Yep.
information, outputting information.
Yep. Plus, the characters are fucking sweet. I mean, you could play a mummy versus a fucking Battletoad versus a two-headed ogre and a spinal, you know what I mean, a skeleton or a special forces girl or a fucking spider girl or a big-ass fucking Norwegian with a sword.
Point that you get sick of playing your character in KI, you can pick up a different one and have a radically different experience within the same homogenized system.
Yep. And it's not very hard to pick up new characters as long as you learn kind of what the moves are and you kind of just play that mental chess game again, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You might only start off playing a new character with, with some pawns and a bishop, but play that character for a week, all of a sudden you're gonna have half a chessboard in front of you.
Yep. Yep.
Good
Good
answers.
stuff.
Good answers. This is why I hired Rick. He asks questions that I fucking completely skip over.
I love the probing questions.
What's up, Fire? Alright, so we're gonna move to in-person event questions. Your answers will not hurt my feelings.
Oh,
those kind of events. Oh, all right. I thought you meant like actual life events. Cause I got a
No,
lot of
no,
those.
no, no, no. What? I've already got Rick's answer, so he doesn't have to answer this. Swans and Hudamaki. What would you like to see the venue itself be able to do better?
Oh,
Like, I'm open to ideas. This is the main goal of this entire show, is to get answers to certain questions. This is a big one.
something that I think would be cool is I'm not even sure how you would do it, but even having like some type of sign up section where you could be like, hey, all right, Saturday free play, I'm bringing this setup tonight, and this way maybe you're maybe you're a lurker, maybe you're not super active in the community, but if you see people playing the game that you like on a Saturday, maybe you'd be more inclined to show up.
Okay. It's good. I can make that happen.
Great idea.
It's a fantastic idea. Thank you.
Yeah. What made me think of it is when I was there a few weeks ago and I saw Armin and some of the other guys playing Primal Rage. I
Mhm.
was like, man, if I knew this was going on, I would have canceled all my plans for the day.
Nice. Armin's gonna enjoy that answer. But Cole, how about you, my friend? Other than a bed in the back, I can't make that happen.
You know, bed in the back would be nice.
The first man to ever take a nap in microgame.
Yeah, freaking hilarious, dude. Nothing like what?
In the
Nothing.
closet,
Nothing
on
like.
the floor.
Nothing like walking into the storeroom and just rounding the corner and there's just Cole sleeping on the floor with a milk jug as a pillow, and I'm like, fuck.
Yep. I would have to say it's kind of hard because it's nothing really micro game really. I would think that has a hold against, but I would say getting more incentive for people to try other games.
See, it's a good answer.
That's what I would say.
All right.
Like somehow Rick got 16 people to play KI. That's crazy.
Yep.
I'm very convincing.
Yeah, but like shit like that, I would say would be cool because like there's like, I'm not saying it's like a great game to play, but like nobody plays MK11 anymore. Nobody really plays. I haven't seen a guy play Soul Calibur there in probably 3 or 4 years.
Alright.
Stuff like that. Just more incentive to play. Just be like, hey, we're playing Soul Calibur tonight. Come and But then again, that's not really anything that microgame really has a hold on because maybe people just don't like fucking Soul Calibur. I don't know. Or MK11. I understand that completely.
I think as long as you have.
But it seems like the past year it's been Guilty Gear Strive. Basically, has been the main game that people are playing, and it's not a bad thing because Guilty Gear is a good game. But
to kind of like piggyback off of what you said, I almost wonder if like doing something where like, hey, the KI guys are gonna be at the shop on a Saturday. Anybody that wants to learn to play KI, come on in. And we'll like
like
go
that.
over life a little bit, right? Like something more like almost more geared towards like teaching or training somebody how to play the game instead of just like, hey, we're doing a bracket.
that would be
Right,
cool.
yeah,
Rick
bracket
used
would
to do that.
Yep.
I remember you doing that. When I first met you, that's what you're doing.
For MK11, yeah.
Yep.
Don't die.
Sorry, I'm a little sick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm giving away an entire Xbox,
You are. Yep.
basically, in a couple days here.
Oh, do we have a lucky winner picked out for that?
I'm gonna do it Friday, but I was actually gonna tell Benny some things about it after the stream's over
Okay.
on Friday, because I'll probably do it at the shop while we're there. I'll be there on Friday.
So, okay, good answers. I made my note. I'll definitely do my best to try to do something, make it happen. Even if it's just like, I'll even I'll make a section in the Discord too for signups and stuff like that. So next question, this is the simple question. In terms of like drinks and snacks, is there anything you guys would like to see more of?
Absolutely.
What do you want?
Beer.
Bush
I
Light.
can't do that.
Every
Okay.
time. This happens every time.
Can't do that.
No, Diet Mountain Dew.
Okay. Should have known that. Anything from you, Swans?
If I can keep getting Red Bulls and Twix, like, I'm happy.
Okay. Fair enough. Duly noted. Alright, this is an overall community question. In terms of TOs, who would you like to see try to actually become one to fill in for when, say, Rick and Sean can't be there, but so we're down 2 TOs and someone needs to step up to the plate and, run a game. Who do you think
I'll do it.
who do you think fits the bill? Who do you think could fit the bill?
For the tournament organizer, is
Yes.
that what TO means?
Yep.
I would nominate myself. I could
Okay.
do it, but the problem is that I can't do it all the time because my
This
job.
is why the question is such a good question, though.
I would say Steve.
Okay. All right. Gatekeep.
Either Steve or Marquis, because they're always there. Marquise, they're always
Okay.
there.
All right.
You picked like the 2 quietest guys.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, but they're always there. As the point, they're the most available, I would say.
That is a good counter answer. It's a good counterpoint. But Swans, what about you? Like, who do you think might fit the bill?
It's a tough one. I don't think I have a good answer for that, but I will say that at the next tournament, I will be looking to Shadow Paparazzi. This way, I'll be able to fill in if need be.
All right.
Yeah, cool.
Good.
Yeah.
I like that answer.
I will take you under my wing, Swans.
Actually, yeah, you know what? I take it back. Swans would probably be the best
Okay.
option. He's there just as much, and he's loud.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Louder
Those.
than
Not as loud as
Marquise
me.
and Steve.
Yeah, louder. I don't know about as loud as me. I walk out of that closet at the. Who won?
But,
Everybody's looking at me like, "Who the hell are you? Where were you?"
I am refreshed.
You just got reborn. And on the third match, he rose again.
Yeah,
Praise
that was
be.
one,
Lord
definitely a fucking-
Hudomaki.
all right.
definitely a hype step between you two.
Yeah. It's still one of my favorite tournaments we did. Like, bro, when Third Strike and KI both fired off at the same time, I felt like I was in the arcade again.
Oh my god, the noises from both, it was sick. I think even Chris D said that.
Yeah, it felt like I was a kid in the arcade again. It was so nice. But, all right, those were my 3 big event questions.
We asked what game you guys want to see at the next event.
Yes.
Killer Instinct.
Okay.
Killer Instinct, that's
Yeah,
even-
that's a given though. An oddball game.
Game that is not Killer Instinct, Guilty Gear Strive, or DNF Duel. Or Third Strike, because they're always there. Those 4 games are off the list.
Yeah,
Fortunately, nobody plays it, but I would love to see some Ultra Fight Daikianta.
Oh my god.
I think that's my favorite fighting
Oh,
game nobody
I
plays.
can't believe you brought that game up.
It's so good. It's got all the tech you could ever want.
Some of the most broken shit I've ever seen.
It's no different than any of these Guilty Gears or
Aw.
DNF duels. All these anime games have touched deaths now. Ultra Fight Daikianta is no different.
Fair enough. What about you, Cole?
MK9.
Ooh.
That's a good shot in the dark right there. Got a few people that would probably actually play too.
I'd play MK9.
Yanni would definitely.
Yanni would be all
Yanni
over
would
that.
definitely play that.
Yeah. All right, let's just move into some more general questions about like future games. This is the big one. What is your dream fighting game? Like this game, you want it so bad, but it's so far out there on the dream spectrum that it's most likely like
Never gonna
a
happen.
sliver from happening. Like it might never happen, but it's just something that you would love to see. We had some good answers last week.
I think that the 2v2 fighting genre is super limited, outside of the exception of like Tag 2 and MK9. So I'd really like to see a Killer Instinct with a 2v2 mode, and every time you do like a Shadow Linker, it would then auto swap in your partner, and they would
Could you
continue the combo.
imagine that? Oh man! Or like if you had like a counter breaker and it just calls in your partner and then you just continue the combo. How sick would that be?
Takeover, right? And now like constantly having to switch your brain back and forth between who you're fighting, what you need to look out for, and like I bet you like if you could do some type of tag assist with manuals where it's your teammate's manual, I think that'd be so sick.
Dude, could you imagine like doing a combo, like say it was like Cinder and Maya, and like Cinder's doing his juggle combos, all of a sudden you tag in Maya and she does that like Predator, like aerial jump thing, brings you down to the ground, recaptures you, and you're continuing on. How hype would that be? Holy cow, that's a great idea.
At any point, your teammate can throw in an assist counter breaker.
And make it so 4 players could play in one match.
100%.
So it's literally-
Real 2v2, 2 humans versus 2 humans. That's my dream game.
Be fucking
That
amazing.
would be sick. I could see
This
some
one-
really cool combos.
This is a good question. Very good question.
I don't know. I'm freaking I'm all in on the 2v2 KI tournament. Tournament fighter.
I can see your heart racing already.
I'm just thinking of the possibilities.
They're endless.
Endless. Can you imagine like all right, yeah, I play Maya Cinder. You know, that's my team. Oh yeah? Well, I play Anra Hisako. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's some wild stuff. I play Riptor Saberwolf.
That'd be ridiculous.
Mix for days. It's never
Yeah.
safe to press a
That
button.
would be fucking awful. Holy shit.
Can you imagine that?
Susceptible to the shadow counter. It's okay.
You are just in permanent block stun, you know? And like you could get bonuses for playing like certain teams, you know, like bonuses in like casual mode, not in competitive mode. You know, like if you played like Fulgor and like Arya, it'd be like robot love bonus, and it would be like you'd get like I don't know, 10% regeneration on your meter or something, you know, because you played those 2 characters.
Tekken Tag 2 had a mechanic like that where they had like, dislike, love, and hate for every character pairing, and you would actually activate your rage mode differently depending on what their relationship status was.
Really?
Yeah, and I thought that was a super cool mechanic.
You could do like Jago and like Orchid, and there'd be like a vanilla bonus because they're like your generic like Shotos and you know.
What's your answer, Cole?
So I had an idea in my head a while ago. And I even made some sketches somewhere, but I don't know where they are. I can't remember where I put them. It has nothing to do with gameplay.
Okay.
It has more to do with like the characters themselves.
Okay.
So it would be from what I was thinking when I sketched those characters was sort of like a thrill kill kind of story. How like these people are some of the worst people in the world, and they're all in hell in a tournament to kill each other to see who gets one chance at life, you know, kind of thing.
Yep.
So it would be like Thrill Kill. But some of the characters I had were different. Like I had like I said, these people are in hell fighting. One of the guys that I sketched was based on somebody in real life that I think he was in Europe, tracked down a bunch of Catholic priests that were known for molesting boys and murdered them brutally.
Wow.
And then shit, there was others. Wish I had the sketches because it was so long ago I drew them. Fuck.
Well, you have to say no more. That is definitely
Well,
thrill killy.
There was a couple of them that were like really cool.
I like Jack the Ripper.
One of them. Well, you gotta have guest characters. You gotta have Hitler in there. You know.
Hey,
But like another character I remember drawing was he was a gangbanger. He was a G, right? And it was based on a song I heard about how a young kid that was like 18 thought he was hard or whatever got hazed by this
I don't
local
think you
gang
can say
to
that on the air.
what?
I think I know the song you're talking about. I don't think you can say that on the air, Cole.
Well, he SA'd his own mother while being hazed.
S8?
yeah,
Yes,
I know what
assaulted.
he means.
Oh. Oh, Jesus. Why are we talking about
Like it's that was like the dark game like that, and it would be like a dark game. It wouldn't be light, and you know, with a bunch of like music like this one, it would be dark. You know, like a horror fighting game kind of thing, but not with like, you know, Jason or anybody in there like that. It would be people like real life people that have actually done shit like this to make it even darker. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be really cool. But that's just me. I'm a fucking sicko.
It's an interesting answer. They know this already. Come on, Santa Claus.
Oh, I didn't think it
Yeah.
would get. I didn't think it
That's
would
a
get much
different
more
kind of
graphic
say.
than Mortal Kombat.
That's gory graphic, not like story graphic. Like, ugh, that guy did this shit.
Got time for like 2 more questions. Rick, you got any that you want to shoot off? I have one left in mind that I just find interesting to hear from everyone because it's a future game.
What was the first local you ever went to, and what did you think about the experience?
Ooh, the local that got me back in the scene, I think it was the 2017 Tekken 7 Evo party, where Lil Majin went crazy and started suplexing everyone.
The one at Change of Pace? Is that what it was?
Yep, that's the one.
I remember that. I wasn't there, but I was watching it at home.
Yep. It's really funny too, because a lot of the guys that play Tekken in the area, turns out I used to play with them back in the Cyberstation days at the arcade. So it was wild to be able to see all those guys again after, you know, the 10 years since Tekken 5 it had been or whatever.
Alright. What about you, Cole?
Okay.
Well, Rick knows it. I don't know if you do, but it was Dre's tournament at the dojo.
That
Not Dre's tournament.
That wasn't Dre's tournament.
Well, whatever one Dre did, he put up money for.
Yeah, he put up money for MK, but he didn't run it. I was there.
I don't remember who ran it then. Was it, Kenyon
It was
that ran
Kenyon, yeah. Kenyon ran MK and they ran Tekken.
Oh, okay.
Chris-
I remember
what
Dre
was
put
it?
up money for it. That's
Chris, oh, who was it? It was Vanilla Chris and Kangas did Tekken.
Yep, that sounds
okay.
about right.
Remember
Well, anyway,
JR
that
and
was-
Dre fighting about the lag on the
I
monitor?
remember. Yeah, I do.
Oh my god.
The input buffer.
Money match me. Yanni, where are you?
Yep.
Yanni's poor. Leave him alone. He's at the poverty table.
Yeah, that was the first tournament I ever went to. It was pretty wild too because shit, I remember being there. I brought my brother with me just because
Yep.
he could see.
I remember Junior being there.
And I remember my brother was like, Cole. He's like, one of the guys that was playing Tekken is crying over in the corner.
Really? Who was it?
I don't know. It was some young skinny guy.
Hmm.
And I looked,
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, like, these guys take this shit seriously.
What's up, Yanni? Yanni remembers 3-0ing Dre at that tournament with Aaron Black.
Oh yeah, that was when Aaron Black was fucking disgusting.
I got top 8 with Collector, and I've only played the game for maybe like 3 hours before I went because I was working that all that whole week. I had to take time off actually to go to that.
Yeah, I remember showing people how to play a little bit of. That was Eddie.
It
Yanni
was
said.
Eddie.
Eddie who? Do I know Eddie?
Well, Eddie Gordo.
He punched the bleachers and was crying.
I don't know who that was. I don't know anybody
Good
in that scene.
times. All I remember is I took a photo of like the group or whatever, and like Kerbo was there, and you literally could just see like Reggie just like sipping over Kerbo, looking at him like a snack. You know what I mean? Like
It's funny.
I was like, man.
What about you, Rick?
The first tournament, I
Yep.
shared it with it on the last stream. It was at
I
Wizards.
think it
Pinball.
was. Yep, you told. Okay, we talked about this
Yeah,
then.
it was at Wizards Pinball, and it was a Street Fighter V tournament. I went with Whiskey Nick because I was super nervous, and I had nothing to be nervous about because everybody was super friendly. And that's when I ended up getting introduced to the community and going to Luis's house and playing sessions over there, and where I kind of fell in love with the Syracuse FGC, you know, and all our shenanigans.
Run it back, Eddie, he says. He's from New York City.
Oh.
I got time.
You know what's funny? Do you know who actually sent me the link to that Smash bracket?
Who?
Sarah. Peggles herself.
Haggles, McHaggles.
Christ. Alright, we got time for one last question, and this is a question that I'm keeping a mental note of because it's an upcoming game that I feel everybody is very excited about. So we've all seen the mock-up of the Street Fighter 6 roster, correct? Everyone's seen it?
Yep.
So, out of all the characters that are not on that roster, who do you want to see come back to Street Fighter one more time?
Q.
You? Okay.
And have him be good, for the love of God. I'm sick of playing low tier characters. This is like the only game where I don't play a low tier character in.
Oh, just my luck. Paparazzi, we've been here before.
We have been.
Oh, I don't have instinct. Never mind.
Absolutely, Q. He's awesome looking.
What about you, Swans?
To be honest, after looking at that roster, I'm surprised. No, Minot.
Respectable answer. Did you
I
see
thought
the?
she was the coolest character.
Did
in
you
the
did you
Street
see the fake mock-up for her that someone did?
No.
Oh, dude, I'll have to send it to you. It was really good. It looked legit, and then it kind of just got debunked by Capcom.
Yeah,
That looked so. I bought it. I was like, holy shit, she's gonna look amazing. And then I saw that, and I was like, yep, she's not in the game.
That's sad to hear. I thought like her kit's super cool, having the orb and like playing around that.
Well, they
Any
had
Yeah.
her.
character that's got an orb in it in a fighting
The-
game, I think, is just generally.
The way the artist drew her, she was like in a hip hoppy looking Egyptian robe kind of deal, and she had a cane. It was so fucking cool. She had a cane and the orb, and I was like, this looks ridiculous. And then it ended up not being real. They got
Who
me.
did Rick say?
For what?
Returning character to Street Fighter 6 that's not in that image of the roster. I forget what you said.
Oh,
Wasn't it
so
Dudley?
I agreed with Joe when he said Dudley, but I'd like to see Alex.
That's
I
right.
think Alex would be cool.
Oh yeah, I figured you would say Dudley.
Yeah, I think Alex would be really cool. On a side note, I did look up.
Corkscrew blow.
Corkscrew blow. I did look up Cinder's backstory, and we were both right. So in the 1994 version, he was a human male whose body consisted of, let's see, his name's Ben Ferris. He's a career criminal who had his civil rights revoked and was experimented on by Ultratech, accidentally resulting in a fiery state of being. In KI 2013, he's an ex-Special Forces operative who volunteered to have his DNA spliced with the alien genetics as a part of Ultratech's Project Cinder, becoming the lieutenant and enforcer of the mega corporation CEO, Aria. So,
I like the convict story better.
convict story is pretty cool,
It
but
is
I also
pretty-
like the fact that his DNA was spliced with alien tech. So,
Yeah, that's sweet too. Where can I sign up for that?
it looks like it's probably painful because if you look at Fury's core, which is Cinder stage, you can see experiments like hanging in the background. So, but I would totally, take Cinder powers here. Just being on fire at all times, being able to throw freaking fat globs at
Wild.
people, and
Fucking
You
wild.
know?
Floaties when you go up for pool day? Yeah.
all right. One final question: if you had to be one Killer Instinct character, who would you be?
Thunder.
Ooh, that's a good one. Swans.
Did he?
You know me. That's a tough one.
I would just go around everybody like every white guy. You stole my land.
You would literally just
And I-
walk up
and-
and stare at people like he does in his ultimate.
Yeah, and I'd be like 2 feet above them. You stole my land, and then just
I-
watch their reaction.
I would probably be Maya. You'd catch me out there
Maya.
juggling nonstop, always keeping them pips charged. You never know when you need the tracking, homing, unblockable.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Vinny, who would you be?
I mean, it's not a hard question to ask. Answer.
Can we?
Damn right, man.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you
Give me
got
that.
three
Give me.
right?
Give me that dragon.
No, you'd be like
Give
Freddie
me-
Prinze Jr. and Scooby Doo. I could stare at myself naked.
Give me that fucking dragon.
Kim Wee!
Can we?
Man, all good answers.
Gentlemen, thank you for coming on this week. It was fun. I got some good answers. Some fucking banging answers, actually, did this time. Holy shit.
It was awesome. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, man.
Super-
Yeah, super cool. Super cool.
So next week, we'll be back Thursday. We will have the Tekken lads here. Thursday. Tekken
All
lads.
sides.
We will have Ladon. We will have Kangas Khan. And as far as I know, Bo is supposed to attend as well. We all know how
Ooh,
Bo
interesting.
can be, though. Love you, Bo, but you better be
Love you,
here.
Bo.
I will be. I'll be very upset if you're not here. But so
Yo, good luck to all the Tekken next week. I'll be honest, it's a lot harder answering questions while also playing a game at the same
it
time.
is, and that's why I like doing it. I like making you all suffer.
It's basically just the fighting game version of Hot Wing. Trying to answer that question while the monkeys put me in the schmicks the whole time in the corner.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Wow. I
Fun.
did not think of it like that. That's actually really good. It's like the fighting game version of Hot Wings. I love that show.
Yeah.
Hot Ones.
Well, I couldn't get you all to come sit at a table and eat chicken wings with me, so I had to come up with another idea.
I'll
Yeah,
shit
I
my
was-
pants.
He has shuffleboard on Thursday. Oh, I swear to God.
Oh man.
But, alrighty, guys. Well, thank you again. This was fun.
Yep. Yep. Thanks for having us.
Just
As
so
always.
everyone knows, Killer Instinct exhibitions are coming back soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did
See you with
post.
that Killer Instinct.
I got the DNF date set. DNF exhibitions are the 24th, Sunday night. And then I will figure out KI night, and I will post the date as soon as I can and take signups. So,
You post the exhibition for KI, and the Ultratech Sweatset Syndicate will be there.
we
We're
will.
growing in numbers. If you want to play Killer Instinct, just get at us.
So,
Either at Swans or at
Yep.
Budamaki or at Wow Paparazzi. We'll teach you the ways.
and
Open
then
invitation to anyone that wants to
so
learn.
the round table schedule as for right now. Next week we got the Tekken Boys. The week after, I'm gonna try to get the Smash Bros in here. They're gonna have
Ooh,
some
okay.
interesting answers, because I know a lot of them only play Smash Brothers. So, and then the week after that, I want to try to get some of the anime bros in here. So that's the round table. I'm just gonna keep calling it the community round table because I couldn't come up with a name, and I think that sounds good.
I think it sounds great. I like it.
So, yeah, be fun. Again, exhibitions the 24th. The bi-weekly is on the 22nd. I believe Rick, you're coming with KI that night. I think is what you said.
Yes.
I know-
Next Friday, not this Friday. Next Friday.
Yep,
right?
next Friday. I know their DNF's like the big draw. It's gonna be that way for a while. I've even been enjoying the game. I actually found a character that I really like. And everyone knows I did not like that game at all when it came out.
I think that's one of those ones that's like a slow burn. You know what I mean? It's like you got to play for a little bit,
Like
and then you start enjoying it. 'Cause-
Inquisitor's got some broke ass shit. I love it.
Yeah.
Except
I
for-
don't think I was gonna.
Character.
Except for when you have to play Swiftmaster, then I just want to set my controller down and go punch the fucking wall.
The
See?
wall didn't design that character.
Dude, whoever designed that character should fucking burn.
I actually really like the character design, but I saw that wild touch of death that you can get from full screen.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, that's a wild time.
But game good, try it.
Game good, play it.
So, alrighty guys, thank you again. Have a good night, everybody. See
Thanks for having
you.
us.
I might be back tomorrow with Eric. I don't know what's going on yet, but we'll see. Alrighty, have a good night.
All right, have a good one, everyone. Thanks. See ya.
Thanks. See you guys.
No Arnold? I'm fucking disappointed.
Sorry, I zoned.
Yeah, we really thought that was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, you fucking blew it, dude.
give us an opening or a
I
closing.
know, man. Damn.
I haven't been doing Arnold lately.
You fucking let us down.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Alrighty. Have a good night, everybody.
Wait, hang on.
Okay.
Before you go, for giving away that whenever somebody needs to play KI, the person has to be local.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
One, they have to be local, and they actually have to at least show up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I have to at least know who they are.
Okay.
What if let's just put it out this way. What if you host like a tryout? You know, because like I'll be there with Killer Instinct next couple weeks. You know, and
Yeah, I know, but I already told somebody. I already told them in Discord that I'd be picking somebody that reacted.
Well, let's see. Let's see who shows up on Friday. You know what I mean? And if they show up a couple weeks, then you can, bless them with an Xbox. I mean, we're talking almost $200. You're buying them a stick. The Xbox,
If they need it. If they need it.
Console and the game.
yeah,
We'll figure it out.
yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I mean, I definitely think it should be local, but I think it should be somebody who's willing to, come out and learn. Honestly, my first
I
vote
would
would probably
if
be
I
Armin.
Armin. Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
That'd be my first vote. So
Alright. I will not.
he comes out to everything.
I will not be back tomorrow with Eric. I'll be back Friday with Eric.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I don't know. Maybe we'll do something tomorrow too. I got nothing on the plan, so
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. But yeah, no, I agree, Armin, man. Like,
The dude comes out. To
Did he
everything,
react to
he's-
that?
So we had a little quick discussion today about Armin. We need to fucking get him to use the Discord more. Don't know how we're gonna
Yeah.
do it.
I think he'd definitely be deserving of it.
Like,
I'm just
He,
putting it out
he
there.
wants to play, he wants to learn how to TO, but he's gotta use the Discord. Even if you don't say anything, you just gotta look at it to stay in the loop of what's going on.
Well, you know he don't like social media.
I know, it's funny.
You know what's funny is I also don't like social media. Discord's literally the only thing
So
I use.
Yeah.
we'll talk more about it. We'll figure it out.
How does he know when to show up though?
He just shows up.
Oh.
He just wanders in, man. You would be shocked at how many times he comes in a week sometimes, just to play like Def Jam or some other, whatever.
Yeah.
Like he literally sits over there and he'll fire the GameCube up and he'll play Def Jam for like 3 hours by himself.
Dude, he taught me a lot about Def Jam. There's a lot more like intricacies as far as like fighting game stuff than you first initially think. Like
Yeah,
full on combos and grapple combos and stuff, so it's pretty cool.
it's insane.
Good game, play it.
We'll discuss more tomorrow. I need to go to bed.
All right.
Alrighty, gentlemen.
Alright,
Have a good
well,
night.
You guys, it was super fun. Thanks.
Yes.
Good liquor.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining, Swans.
Of course, anytime.
Cool.
Alright, I'll see you.
Yeah.
Have a good night and some good luck.
Cole, let's play Tekken.
Tekken.
Alright.